universe, darlings. Welcome to my sector, the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and start into your power. For those who are new, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day it is, welcome to this channel. Thank you so much for joining this Capella crew. I'm so grateful to you for being here. For those of you who are returning, hello again. It's nice to see you, even though I can't really see you. And for those of my subscribers, thank you so very much for your loyalty, your love, your support. I am so eternally grateful and thankful to each and every one of you for putting all this love and energy into this channel, especially to those who put all these amazing comments in my videos. It's amazing to see the love and the support and the high vibe energies that I feel when I'm reading a lot of these messages. And I'm so thankful that you take the time to do that. And not only watching my videos, but I'm so grateful that you do spend the time to send me these messages. It actually gives me more empowerment, encouragement to continue these readings, because as you know, they tend to be long, and you know, doing tarot and expending your energy can be very draining at times. So I do appreciate you putting that love and that positive energy into your comments. I do have one major announcement. So I am doing a Thanksgiving campaign for the month of November. I would greatly appreciate your support and helping me fight world hunger by giving a donation to Action Against Hunger. Now, what I'm going to do is I set up a PayPal page to collect all the donations. You can do it anonymously. There's no minimum donation. Anything you give will be returned to you tenfold, okay? Money is energy, all right? So it's like the law of attraction, the law of give and take that I talk about in my readings. What you put into the universe is what you get. Even if you put $1 in, okay? It's still going to come back to you, all right? It's what my sign says over here, give thanks. We are giving to those in need. So instead of me collecting donations for me and my channel and my business, I would rather collect donations for to support Action Against Hunger. Now, what I'm going to do on Thanksgiving Day, which I believe is November 25th of this year, whatever gets donated on my donation page by November 24th, everyone has until November 24th, I'm going to submit one large donation on the behalf of Capella Wellness and this channel, which means it includes all of you, and make one large donation to Action Against Hunger on Thanksgiving Day, okay? The goal is to hit $500. I know it sounds small, but I wanted to give something. I don't want to give too little, not too big. If we surpass 500, that would be fantastic. But my goal is to reach $500 for my campaign for the month of November, because it is Thanksgiving, and since there are many people who will not engage and feast like a lot of us do, I would rather put my time, energy, and money into helping Action Against Hunger with their mission with fighting world hunger, okay? So there's a link to my donation page right in the description box. It goes straight to it. It's a quick couple minutes, 1 minute, 30-second thing. If you go to capellawellness.com, I also have a donation button on my header on my website, okay? So you can do it one of two ways. I have a direct link in the description box, or you go to capellawellness.com and click on the donate button, okay? I would truly appreciate your support with this Thanksgiving campaign that I am running. All right, guys. Well, with that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Libra. Welcome to your weekly reading. How are you? I hope you are well and you had a nice Halloween if you celebrate Halloween. Although I had an enjoyable time, so did my son. Hopefully your week is going well. I wish you a great rest of the week, an awesome weekend, a happy new moon in Scorpio. It's going to be one intense moon. If you're curious to watch Gemini's reading, there's some crazy shit going down with Gemini. It's going to change direction for some people. Others, their life is going to change so drastically, it's going to create it's going to be a beautiful life for them. Like things are looking up for Gemini, okay? So maybe you guys might have the same energy, which is why I'm talking about it. But I'm really talking about it because of the new moon in Scorpio, because it's going to change the lives of practically everyone on this planet, okay? So, oh, I also send you much love and many blessings. I can't forget about that. So Libra, if you've never been here before, what we're going to do is we're going to see what your overall theme is for this week, what you need to focus on, what you need to avoid for your spiritual growth, because that's what this is all about. Stick around to the end so you can see what's coming to you with regards to love, what your wellness tip of the week is, and we will close out your reading with a not a super attractor card, with a notes from the universe card. I recently got that deck, and that deck has been very, very nice with boosting the energies of these readings, okay? So we will start, and here we go with the ram. That was fast. Okay, Libra. I also changed my theme. I'm having more animals into this theme, more nature type stuff, so I like change. I'm a Gemini, and I can't stick with the same decks all the time. So we have the ram. This is Aries energy, too. Maybe you're dealing with an Aries, or you have strong Aries in your chart. But we have perseverance. You have many gifts. No problem can withstand the power of your mind. With patience, you can reach your mountaintop. Never give up, and good luck will follow. So I'm seeing 7 of Wands. I'm seeing 9 of Wands with this. There's a lot of Wands energy, kind of even with the Knight of Wands here. Now, and of course, Aries is fire. So there's this energy of perseverance here, Libra. There's something you need to keep going on. You know, maybe you've been on this journey for a long time. Maybe things have been slow, things have been stagnant. It's kind of like when I'm picking up from Gemini's reading too. And it's like you're wondering if you can keep going. Maybe some of you have hit rock bottom, or you're like 10 of Swords saying, I can't do this anymore. I can't keep going. This is too tough. It's maybe even 10 of Wands. But it's like you're so close to the finish line, Libra. That's what I'm hearing. You are so close, okay? You just need to keep going on your path, whatever this is. Whether it's a business or your spiritual journey, if you are a light counterpart / twin flame, you know, you feel something is about to happen, but it's not happening yet, you know, just it's like the universe is testing you. How much true grit can you have? Can you get through this, right? Are you going to persevere? And this is why Spirit is telling you, you know, you have to go through with this. You can't give up. You can't rest on your laurels. Like 3 of Wands, you have to continue to go on your path, or whatever this is. Like I said, if it's a business or a relationship or your spiritual journey. All right. And if you're on the spiritual journey, you know, it takes a long time, and it takes a lot out of us sometimes. And I know I've been in this energy too, where I would pray to God, be like, I just need that strength to keep going, because there were times I wanted to give up, and that's happened. It happened twice in October. Okay. So, and it'll just creep in. So some of you need to really get into this, you know, I'm hearing just don't stop, Libra. Don't stop here. Don't stop. That's what I keep hearing. And of course, as it says, no problem can withstand the power of your mind. Okay, but I'm also hearing head-heart balance. Don't get into 8 of Swords energy, 9 of Swords energy, and get all worried and lose doubt, lose your self-confidence, none of that stuff, right? You have to embody this power of the ram, and don't just stop and go into 4 Swords energy and be like, okay, you know, I'm just not going to do anything going forward. I'm just going to lie here and just not do anything, not say anything, whatever, you know, I'm just not going to continue with this. But Spirit is really encouraging you, again, to not give up. You have to keep going, whatever this is, Libra. And of course, it says again, never give up, and good luck will follow. It's like those who can withstand, what do I want to say, withstand the test of time? Maybe that's what I think that's what they wanted me to say. Those who have that true grit, especially when they know in their heart that something is coming, And even though it like doesn't show up and it doesn't show up and it doesn't show up, it builds that stamina. It builds that endurance, right? It's like the little engine that could. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. That's the energy you guys got to have, Libra. That train keeps going up that hill and other people are like, oh, you're not going to make it. It's kind of like the 10 of Wands, right? You got to push up that hill, but there's a weight on your shoulders that you need to drop. And I think it has to do with doubt. And I think you have to add more faith to what you need to keep going, Libra. Okay, I'm kind of seeing the Star card, the Hierophant. Even with Nine of Swords, not Nine of Swords, I did say Nine of Swords, but Nine of Wands, that test of faith, right? How, it's kind of, I'm hearing with that Limbo song, or whatever phrase it is, how low can you go? It's not lower your vibration, Libra, but I think you know what I mean. It's like that bar keeps lowering, right? It's like, well, I don't know if I can get underneath that bar if it's that low, but you have to try it. You just go for it, right? It's like maybe you can get through that. And there's also about how far can you really go, because that is going to prove to you, Libra, that you have what it takes to overcome anything. You have what it takes to get to the mountaintop. As grueling as it is, as tiring as it is, you can get there. And of course, patience, right? Patience is needed here. It's also a test of your patience, because we are on soul time, not on human time. God has full control. He knows when the right time is supposed to happen for something. He oversees everything. Bottom of the deck is the Goose, inner knowing. You are a brave traveler. Your soul knows the way. Be confident. You will achieve your destination. Loyal friends are always with you. Don't worry, you are blessed. Let yourself fly. I see these geese, they're pretty hardy animals. I know there's a lot of these where I live, and like they never leave, right? But they know when they need to migrate, or they know when they need to change direction, whatever this is. Their soul knows the way. God gives them their own internal GPS system, and they're always following what their soul is leading them towards. Like I said, they know when to migrate, they know when to procreate, they know when to do everything, what direction they need to head in. So if a storm's coming or whatever, the weather's changing, they know where to go. All right? It's the same thing with you. God gave you that internal GPS system, so you have to trust your gut. And I said, you're feeling it, right? That something big is coming. For some of you, it has to do with union with your counterpart, okay? You have this inner knowing. You feel it in your gut. You have to trust your gut. And even though it's not showing up, it doesn't mean that it's not going to manifest. And trust me, I've been in that same boat. Okay, but this is God testing your faith. How much faith does Libra have? How much true grit do they really have? Because I will tell you, some people have given up. Some people can't take that. They can't have that patience. It's like, well, it's too late. God said this was going to happen and it hasn't happened in 6 months. So whatever, I'm going to throw in the towel and that's it. Boy, did they miss out on some amazing shit. They just missed out on their jackpot. That's what God doesn't want you to do, Libra. Because your jackpot is going to be here. You're going to manifest things in ways you didn't imagine. You couldn't imagine, because of that patience, that perseverance, and that true grit that you still have. And you were trusting your gut because you had this inner knowing that this was coming, but you just have to be patient because God is finalizing things. It's the perfect orchestration of stuff, right? And it says, be confident, you will achieve your destination. I'm seeing the Knight of Pentacles with this energy, right? He's the slowest knight in the deck, okay? He might be the slowest energy in the entire deck, but he always reaches his destination. Why? Because he's dedicated to his goals. He keeps busy. He knows that God told him to do something, and he stuck to that, and he persevered, and he was diligent, and he was determined because he trusted his gut. and he had hope for the future. And he's like, I'm going to continue to do this. I'm going to push through, work hard, and whatever my calling is, whatever it is I'm being told to do, and just not focus too much on when I'm going to reach my destination. He's focusing on knowing that he will reach that destination. It's not about the when. It's about the will, okay? Willpower. I'm seeing the Chariot. And there's nothing for you to worry about. I said Nine of Swords, right? I mean, I'm channeling it. You're blessed. Just continue to soar above the clouds. Continue to remain high vibrational, okay? Like Ten of Cups, Ace of Cups, the high vibe cards. Be in a highly vibrational state. And when you're doing that, you're still, on that path to the point that you will get to that destination, that this long journey will end. And, the Knight of Pentacles, that's long. It's a long journey, but he always gets there. Okay. He always gets there. Let's see what you need to focus on for this week. I'm using the Celtic Tarot deck for this month, in case you wanted to know. This deck is Spirit Animals Oracle. All right. Let's see what Libra needs to focus on this week. Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Oh my gosh, look, it's the Chariot. Major Arcana, number 7. That is a highly divine number. When you think about the number 7, God created the world in 7 days. He rested on the 7th day. There are 7 days of the week, right? Things like that. A lot of it ties into God. And I talked about the Chariot, the willpower to follow your divine guidance at all times. Again, with that inner knowing. When you feel that in your gut and God's saying, Libra, keep going. Keep following my guidance. Don't lose faith in what I am telling you and what you are feeling. Okay? He's always, this guy knows he's being led in the right direction. I believe I was talking about that, right? You are going to get to that mountaintop, and he knows this because he has that willpower, because he knows he's being divinely led by God to where he needs to go. He's heading in that destination. He's heading in that direction because God is leading him to where he needs to be, leading him to his destination. Okay? And even though it might take a while, he's going to get there because God is leading him there. Again, with that inner knowing, with the goose energy here. You know already deep down inside, Libra, where you're headed. Some of you need to be more trusting of God, more trusting of your intuition. This is Cancerian energy, okay? Water, emotions, intuition. God is leading you home is what I just heard. And you know this already. Now, I'm also getting a sense of, and remember, I have to say this is a general reading. It's not personal. If it's not your story, it's not your story, but you were led here for a reason. There could be one line in this reading that hits your core. I ran into a reading just 2 days ago, and the whole thing didn't resonate at all. And my guide said, wait for it, Jess. Literally, no joke, guys, the last thing that the reader said, holy cow, that was the message I needed to hear. Okay. So just keep that in mind. But remember, keep your ego in check, because if you know that you haven't been doing something or you need to start doing something, be honest with yourself. This is guidance. This is to get you to where God wants you to be, to live the blissful life, to live life harmoniously with a divine counterpart, or whatever it is, all this abundance, but a lot of work has to be done. And we have to trust God and knowing that whatever direction he's leading us to is the right direction for us because God knows best. He knows what we need. We think we know what we need. We think we want something when we really don't. Okay? This could also mean for some of you that you are relocating. There's travel involved with this card. And when I look at the geese here, migration, relocation, okay, I'm getting that energy with this. Moving. Some of you are moving, or you're showing up at somebody's house out of nowhere, or somebody's showing up at your house out of nowhere, kind of like Eight of Wands, Knight of Wands type of energy. Knight of Swords, perhaps. This is fast movement. I talked about with that patience, right? Perseverance. This is also perseverance and determination, having that willpower to just charge ahead. There's something here where, like I said, some of you were thinking things were slow, stagnant. You weren't sure if you were going to reach your destination. God is leading you there. Don't have any doubts about it. It's like things are going to take off really quickly for you, Libra. This is really fast energy with the Chariot. This is also victory and success. This is God telling you that there is great victory coming to you, Libra, and it's going to happen fast. Don't lose sight of that. Some of you know that there's something great coming. There's success coming. Don't lose sight of that. Just remain patient and continue to have faith in God. You already know, Libra. Trust in that. Even if you don't see it, don't be Two of Swords. Don't be Eight of Swords. You already feel it. You don't need to see it. It may not be happening in the physical, but it's happening in the spiritual. It's happening in the 5D. Because this is involved. This is a major arcana. There's God involved in this. God is cracking the whip. And now he's saying, okay, Libra, it's ready for you to move forward to where we want you to be. Giddy up, Warsi. All right. I'm also hearing for you, Libra, you passed your test. Some of you have passed your test. Some of you have continued to persevere and to be patient because you knew that God was leading you forward, charging ahead. You were taking control of the reins. You were making sure that you didn't lose sight of your destination. You were making sure that you didn't distrust in the divine guidance that you were being given. Others of you, you need to have more faith and trust in God. God knows what he's doing. He always does. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Pentacles. It's like this thing's coming from the sky. It's like Stonehenge or something coming from the sky. This is about continuing to focus on your craft. Continue to do what you love. I talked about the Knight of Pentacles, right? Doing the hard work, sticking to what, keeping busy, okay? This is also about keeping busy, continuing to follow your Dharma. Continue to level up. This is also talking about there's some forward movement here. Quick forward movement. There's a leveling up in your relationship status. There's a leveling up in your business and your job. Could be a promotion of some sort, whatever this is for you. Some of you have been working very, very hard at something, whether it's your spiritual growth, whether it's at a particular job, because this does have to do with work. You've been pushing and pushing and pushing, and you're like, I know that this is coming, but where is it? God is bringing it to you. You just have to trust. Continue to listen to what God is telling you. And if God is telling you to hold on, to not give up, to push through, to persevere, to stay determined, then do that. There's victory and success coming to you, Libra, because you've put in the hard work. You were continuing to focus your efforts on your mission. on your life's purpose. That's for some, not for all, because some of others of you, you need to take control and follow the divine guidance you're being given about following your dharma. You have many gifts. These are talents that you have. Okay, Libra? You're very talented with something. You're very skilled with something. You need to level up that skill. Or this is actually the divine leveling up some talent that you already have. It's going to come out of nowhere. Continue to rise above the uncertainties and the fears and the doubts. Continue to remain in high vibration. All right? Whatever this thing is, it's coming down from the sky, or you're putting it up to the sky. Maybe you need to just like give all your fears and worries to God, right? He's probably like, oh, I'm surrendering this to the heavens, to God. All right? This is manifesting. Well, not man. Well, I said that. It's really Three of Wands, but I keep seeing Three of Wands. I keep channeling it. But some of you, yeah, you're going to get promoted. There's a leveling up and a connection. Maybe you're going to be partnering up with somebody, collaborating with somebody. There's teamwork here. There's some victory and success with something you've been working hard on, Libra. Stick to that. Because it's coming. Your reward is coming. It's like you overcame the chaos in your life. You overcame all these challenges and these battles, kind of like Five of Wands energy. Six of Wands even. You put in the work. This is also about aligning your mind, body, and your soul to help you stay in balance. This is like the Trinity, right? Could be Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Could be God, masculine, feminine. Could be mind, body, and soul. There's like this coming together of three entities I just heard. And yeah, some of you, it is God, masculine, feminine. That is kind of a collaboration, right? That's for some, not for all. Yeah, and others of you, there's some promotion. You're getting recognized for your hard work. Victory, success here. It's like I'm hearing a champion. You know, these charioteers, they were very, they were celebrities in their time during the Roman period. It was a big sport that everybody loved, and they were like the heroes. Especially, you know, those who would win those competitions. And there's something, yeah, about winning. Yeah, you're really going to be recognized for your hard work, whatever this is, Libra. You're the champion. You're emerging victorious as this champion of overcoming, you know, all of these life's challenges as you were climbing up the mountain. Okay. Let's see what you need to avoid for this week. What does Libra need to avoid for this week? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. I was going to say, and your chariot. I guess your chariot too, right? Because God gives us that chariot. Say, okay, God, what direction do I need to go in? Oh my gosh, justice. I was thinking about justice. Here we go. Yeah, see? 9 of Wands. You got to keep going. You can't give up. Some of you are tired. Some of you want to give up. You're like, no, I can't. Got this goblin at the top of a boar here. Doesn't look like they're moving. Because look, there are wands there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on. Let me see if I can count the other ones. Okay, I see it now. There are 8 wands that are apparently blocking the boar's path, but he really isn't blocked. And you've got somebody with the 9th wand back here, the Ace of Wands. No, you're not blocked, Libra. The path is not blocked. You aren't doing anything wrong. Again, I said there's great victory and success here. You just have to continue to follow your divine guidance. You have the Ace of Wands with you. God gave you that. It's a gift. Maybe, again, with the talent and skill here. All you have to do is maybe put the boar in reverse. Or wait until God removes the wands. I'm hearing Ganesha is here, right? The remover of obstacles. It's like something is going to be cleared from your path, Libra. Maybe there was an obstacle that was placed in your path, but it had nothing to do with you. It was like a temporary pause so that God could fix something in your journey, I'm being told. And then he's going to remove these wands. And then you're going to be able to continue. And that was with the Chariot here. Then things are going to take off. Charge ahead. That's fast movement forward. All right. But you can't give up. You have to persevere. I'm hearing again, yeah, some of you think that you're blocked when you really aren't. Okay, so don't think that that's what it is. It's just God finalizing certain things. And I said this is a test of your faith, right? Again, how much determination and true grit do you really have, Libra? God's really going to reward those who continue to push through. And maybe with this perseverance, with your overall theme here, some of you want things to move more quickly than they are. But God is telling you again, you need to be patient. It's on his time, it's not on our time. Some of you are unsure if you can keep moving forward, but you really have, you've got this, Libra. You do. Maybe there's a sense of overwhelmment, right? You've been working hard at something, the 3 of Pentacles, putting a lot of effort in. Some of you need to put more work into something. Maybe things have gotten out of control, kind of gotten out of hand. Right? It says no problem can withstand the power of your mind. Never give up and good luck will follow. Continue moving forward on your path. Some of you are a little bit overwhelmed. It's like, oh my gosh, when is this going to end? The anticipation is great, is what I just heard. But if you need to take control of the situation, you need to take control of those reins, right? Balance your masculine and feminine energies, perhaps, with the Chariot card. That's going to help you with feeling overwhelmed or feeling out of control. It's up to you to balance your masculine and feminine energies, Libra. It's up to you to take control of the situation. When you do that, God is going to lead the way. You have to trust in that. Okay. And don't get so defensive either. Some of you might feel a little bit defensive. That's lower vibrational energy. Just drop the wands. Don't put up that barrier, okay? Some of you might even need to set boundaries. In order for you to continue charging ahead and having that willpower to go on your path. And here's justice. Here you are, Libra. Number 11, the master teacher number. You can't keep avoiding your karmic lessons. Or maybe for some of you, you still have some lessons to learn on your journey. Maybe that's what it is. Okay, with this Libra energy here, maybe things aren't necessarily moving as fast as you like because you still have some lessons to learn. That's for some of you, not for all of you. This also talks about karmic avoidance. This also talks about imbalance, right? That's why I was talking about balancing your masculine and feminine energies. This is recalibrating your chakras, all right? If you're thinking that on your journey, on your path, or whatever this is for you, it's getting to be too much, that means that your chakras are out of alignment and you're not grounded. There's no equilibrium here. Justice talks about equilibrium, things being balanced. But in this position, there's something here where you maybe have lost your sense of balance because, like I said, a sense of overwhelmment with the Nine of Wands in this position. Feeling overwhelmed. You have to get back to center, I'm being told. Okay? You have to take back control. And you have to stay focused on your path. Don't veer off the path. Okay, otherwise that chariot, those horses are going to go in different directions. You lose you let go of the reins and you'll fall off the chariot, and then your horses will take off in different directions, and then, you know, there's no forward progress being made. So you got to get back to center. You have to realign your chakras here. You got to get back into balance. And I talked about, I was going to say justice about not seeing the truth or not seeing things in the 3D, okay? She might not have a blindfold, but the Rider-Waite, there is a blindfold. Instead of looking for the truth in the 3D, you need to feel it. You're going to get that truth if you just go within. You have this inner knowing as to what is going to be happening for you, or you have this inner knowing that you are still on the right path. But there's something here that might be causing a derailment, I was just hearing. This even talks about blaming guilt. Are you blaming somebody for something? Is somebody blaming you for something? Do you feel like you need justice to be served right away when there's still some things that need to be done? There's still some karmic lessons that need to be learned? Yeah, it's like some of you want things to take off, but it might be you have this knowing that something's happening, but it's like you're still being tested. That's what I'm hearing. Some of you, you're still being tested. Okay. Now, others of you, they want you to persevere, to continue to push forward because you are being tested. Things are going to work out in your favor. Maybe there's some sort of legal issue you're waiting for. Maybe you're dealing with a Cancer with this legal issue. Everything is being balanced to work out in your favor, Libra, if this is a court thing. Legal issue, law, okay? Some legal papers. This is for somebody. It's going to work out in your favor, Libra. You just have to be patient, because there's something else that the universe needs to work on with somebody else, as of what I'm being told. Okay. So if this is not a legal thing for others of you, this is talking about how balance will be restored to a connection. And what's interesting, there are two people here. It's like the truth is going to be revealed. And I know that's happening a lot with the Scorpio season that we're in now, especially with the new moon in Scorpio. Death, rebirth. Pluto is the great revealer. Pluto rules death, death card, which is Scorpio energy. Pluto rules Scorpio. And the new moon in Scorpio is going to be opposing, I believe, Uranus and Taurus. So there's going to be some fast changes here. And you guys are going to be led towards your victory, right? Again, this is justice being restored. This is a karmic payout. Some of you are, yeah, you're going to be hearing the truth. The truth is going to be revealed. And with that energy, again, the new moon in Scorpio, a lot of truths are going to be revealed, illuminated, right? Moon card. Pluto has a big hand in this. Okay? So just know that balance is going to be restored. You're going to get your karmic payout. For those of you who've done the work, who've worked hard on something. Yeah, there's forward movement here. There's victory, there's success with the legal matter, or is victory success with you getting your karmic justice, is what I'm hearing, okay? But yeah, don't avoid any other karmic lessons, because then you're going to continue to be in that cycle, and you're going to continue to get that those karma hits until you learn, until you see the truth of the situation, and you stop putting up your defenses. You stop blocking yourself from learning your lessons. It's like being on the defensive because you don't want to learn your lessons, but you want things to move forward. But the karma is going to continue to block your path until you learn them, right? Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups. Look at this. Some of you, there's new love coming into your life. There's true love coming in. All right. This is part of your karmic payout. Again, justice is being restored. Things are being balanced. The truth is coming. There may even be somebody here with the Chariot card. Somebody's on your way to your house. Maybe now or maybe soon. They want to speak their truth. They want to bring balance, peace, and harmony to this connection. And they're going to outpour their emotions to you. The truth is going to come out to some of you with regards to somebody's feelings, or maybe you're doing this, Libra. I'm hearing again the pouring out of emotions. Balance, peace, and harmony be restored. This is purification. This is renewal. This is rejuvenation. Something is being purified with this balance that's coming in, because it needs to be, because something was out of balance for a long time for some of you. That's why you just got to keep going. These energies here, there's going to be peace here. There's going to be renewal of a connection or whatever this is. But others of you, you're still not learning your karmic lessons about self-love. There's an imbalance of emotions here. Some of you are overly emotional, okay? Some of you may be putting blame or guilt on a person, on a love interest, or the fact that love hasn't been working out for you. But maybe if that's the case, Libra, have you learned your karmic lessons about what true unconditional love is? Have you learned to love yourself first? This is reflecting on what really is your truth, not the truth of somebody else. What you understand, what unconditional love is, what true love is. Maybe that's what you need to be doing. Maybe that's why things aren't moving for you fast enough, perhaps. But there's something here about learning your lessons about self-love, okay? Some of you, again, you're still being tested about this, and you just need to continue moving on your path. Because some of you, yeah, are still undergoing these karmic lessons that you need to learn, especially when it comes to unconditional love, self-love. So some of you need to reflect on this. Are you really learning these lessons here with regards to the Ace of Cups, Libra? This is also about tuning into your intuition and trusting in that. With the Justice card, with the Rider-Waite, with the blindfold on, she doesn't need to see it. She can feel it. It's a major arcana. The divine is involved in this. God is involved in this. So is God involved in this too. This is divine love of God. This is peace. This is making amends. This is the Holy Grail. This is a truce. Some of you need to go find your Holy Grail. And it will take time. And when you're healing will also take time. Some of you may not still be healing, right? Learning your life's lessons and healing from them. There's like a sense of you holding back from something. Just follow your divine guidance. Follow your intuition. God is leading the way. All right, let's go clarify the cards. Oh gosh, I just realized we have two majors here, guys. Major life stuff. Cancer and Libra are here. Why is the Chariot here? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians. Why is the Chariot here? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. I saw that. Yeah, just balance of connection. See, some of you who've been doing the work, it's like it's coming. There's reconciliation here. Yep, justice will be restored. There's balance being brought to this, to a connection for a few of you. This is also healing of well-being. All right. Some of you need to follow that guidance you're being given about your healing, about finding like-minded people, a soul tribe. This is about community. This is also about learning how to have more fun. I'm also hearing things are taking off for some of you Libras, where there's going to be a lot more fun and excitement in your life. Get ready to celebrate, okay? Because things are moving forward fast. Again, with this balance being restored, justice is here. Things are working in your favor. Just continue to push through, because these cards are telling you that you are soon going to start celebrating. Get ready to celebrate, Libra. Get ready to celebrate all the work that you've put into whatever this is. He's even talk about birthdays and weddings and marriages. There's something to get excited about, Libra. Get ready to celebrate. Again, I'm hearing it. There's great victory here, because there's going to be a reconciliation between two people. For some, not for all. This could even be some reconciliation or something work out in your favor with regards to your siblings or some third-party situation. That's what I'm also hearing. But there's cause for celebration. I mean, victory, success, there's forward movement here. There's forward movement on a celebration, on a reconciliation, on a reunion. Okay? Yep, for some of you, yeah, things are coming to balance because, oh, I hear it. There's a couple of you here. Somebody's going to show up at your house. Somebody's traveling to your house to make amends, to reconcile with you, to reunite with you. You might get an invitation to go out for drinks or something, to meet up somewhere, right? Let's go do something fun, I'm hearing. All right? Somebody might be coming out of nowhere to make amends, to reconcile, to bring peace, balance, and harmony to the connection. See, there's two people here. Somebody is going to do the right thing. All right. Stay determined. Oh, it's knocked over. Stay determined, Libra. Some of you might be putting up your defenses like, no, I'm not dealing with that because it's been too long. Again, there's no such thing as time. There's no such thing as too late, because it's all based on what God wants. Sometimes some people need a lot longer to heal, okay? We can't rush the healing process. We're not allowed to do that. That's God's doing. And some of you be like, nope, I'm putting up this barrier. If somebody wants to come over here and bring peace and balance and make things right, whatever, Some of you may be thinking the person's time has passed. You know, you do have free will, Libra. I can't tell you what to do, but this is the guidance that I am channeling from my angels. They're like, well, if you are a light counterpart / twin flame, you're supposed to learn about forgiveness. You're supposed to learn about patience. Patience builds up strength and stamina, right? Because you're gonna have to have that when you go further in your individual mission and your joint mission with your counterpart. God's waiting to see, have you really learned your lessons, Libra? Because if this happens and someone's trying to reconcile with you and you're like, no, thanks, but no thanks. Weren't you wanting this before? But now you're like, oh, well, it took too long. And God's saying, oh, really? So you can't be patient? This is on my time, not your time. That's exactly what I'm hearing straight from God himself. I know when my angels are talking to me, when my guides are talking to me, when God's speaking to me, because God's like, has Libra learned their lessons with this connection? And they really understand what true unconditional love is, what reconciliation is, what forgiveness is. People will get their karmic payouts when somebody comes back wanting to reconcile, wanting to make things right and make peace. You're going to know, you're going to feel it, Libra, when this person's being genuine. And what I'm getting from this reading is that this person is being genuine because they are now in that chariot. They've come back from a huge war that they overcame, that they have great victory and success over. There would not be a chariot here. Somebody would have become the champion over this in this war, this battle. Several battles is what I'm hearing. Okay? Some of them might have had a serious drinking problem, what I'm being told. Somebody was victorious in overcoming a very serious addiction to alcohol. And that was, you know, something that they had to overcome. All right? There's a huge success with somebody with drinking here, is what I'm being told. That's for somebody. Or for someone, you're dealing with a person who had to overcome this. And it took a lot for them. You know, guys, sometimes when you have addictions, third-party stuff, and it doesn't have to be third-party with people. It could even be with a relationship that they had a hard time healing from. Some of us, it's easier to heal than others, but we can't force the healing. We can't rush the healing. Everyone heals on their own time. We have to allow that. I don't think for you, Libra, for some of you, would you like somebody to rush with your healing? Hurry up, Libra. You need to heal from this by like next Tuesday. Why should we feel rushed into doing anything? We can't force things. We can't rush things. We have to be patient. And we have to persevere. As difficult as it is, we have to build up that stamina and that endurance. When we learn to be patient, it brings us that peace. Life isn't about rushing. And we have another major arcana at the bottom of the deck. We have the Hermit. Somebody's coming out of Hermit mode. This is Virgo energy. Maybe you're dealing with a Virgo, but it doesn't have to be. All right. Here we go with the Hermit. Somebody has been following that light. Somebody's been following their North Star, their internal guidance. They know what their destiny is. They've been following it. Some of you need to go into Hermit mode and start reevaluating your life's experiences and start understanding why you went through what you went through. If you're wondering why you keep getting into the same lower vibrational relationships, if you keep getting into the same lower vibrational jobs, you're going to have to go into Hermit mode and think about why that is. And that has to do with some of you not learning your karmic lessons with the Justice card in this position. You're getting on the defensive. Well, why isn't this changing? Why aren't things taking off? Why isn't, why am I not having more fun in my life? Why am I not celebrating? Why am I not enjoying things? Why are there third party? It's like a third party interference affecting your progress here is what I'm hearing, Libra. That's for some, not for all, okay? That's because some of you need to really go within. You need to meditate about this. Because, yeah, some of you aren't learning your life's lessons. You really got to do some introspection here, Libra. That's for some, not for all. Others of you, you're not going to be single anymore. Yeah, this is patience. This is a long journey. It's a long journey for a reason, especially with healing. It takes a long time. With learning your karmic lessons, that takes some time. And some people don't really get their karmic payout because they're not listening to their divine guidance and they're not learning their karmic lessons. Some of you are still receiving your karma. The karmic debt has to be paid. Otherwise, you'll come back to this lifetime to keep learning them again until you get it right. So some of you need to meditate about this. Really go within. This is also about your personal growth. Really seeing the truth for what it is. Really facing the truth and not avoiding it like two swords. Going within to really understand your truths, what your path is. Some of you already know that you are not learning from your life's lessons. Your life won't change until you wake up and start realizing what it is that you're doing. And that these life's experiences, they're here to teach you, to learn, to grow, and evolve. When you learn these life's experiences, you become a lot wiser, just like the hermit. Because he understands, sometimes it takes him a while to understand why he went through what he went through. But when he does that, he analyzes it because this is Virgo energy. And he's like, oh, you know what? I went through all this stuff because I needed to learn about this. And now I won't have to go through this again. Now I know better, right? Wisdom. These karmic lessons are here to bring us wisdom, Libra. And if you keep experiencing the same thing over and over, then you're not becoming the sage. And for you to learn the life's lessons, you're eventually here to teach others too. It's the same thing that I've learned, what I'm doing, and other people too. And we're always learning, growing, and evolving in this lifetime, always. But we always gain that wisdom as we're doing that. And some of you are not seeing that. And yeah, others of you, with somebody coming out of hermit mode, this person has learned a great deal from their life's experiences. They're a lot wiser now because of it. And that's why they're coming out of hermit mode, because they've been took a while with their healing, with achieving spiritual mastery. And now they know that they need to come in and balance this connection, okay? Again, that's for some of you who are dealing with a counterpart. All right, let's see what your spirit guidance is. Oh my gosh, I don't think I did this for Gemini. Did I? Nope. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians. What guidance do we have for Libra? Please and thank you. I guess there was a reason for why this wasn't done for Gemini. There's always a reason for something. What guidance do we have for Libra? There it is. Thank you. Oh my God. Medicine Guardian. Be open to healing information. What was I talking about? Healing. Look who's at the bottom of the deck, you guys. You can't make it up. It's the Hermit. Retreat and recharge. Yep. Medicine Guardian. I'm going to read the book. Listen to what is coming up within you and what is being shared with you by trustworthy others in your life. Pay attention to healing information. Healing angels can help you heal emotionally, spiritually, and physically with their energy, but they can also direct you towards information that will help you return to wholeness. When this card appears, information is being revealed that can help heal an aspect of your current situation, whether that be your health, relationships, or even career. So be alert for this. The Medicine Guardian has a caduceus, the healing wand, which represents the capacity to heal with the power of will and desire, and a chalice, which represents returning to a state of wholeness. Hold on. Here's your chalice. I was talking about healing. All right. A state where your cup is no longer full but overflowing with goodness. The Ace of Cups. The emerald color of the card represents the healing rays of Archangel Raphael and his healing angels. Exactly. You are being exposed to information and insights that will have a dramatic healing effect upon your life. If you're working through something mentally or emotionally, know that there are spiritual energies supporting your healing. If you are working through something that is physically challenging, pay particular attention to information that's coming to you that feels inspired, insightful, and warm. It will be supportive of your wellness. Your angels are here to remind you that your natural state is one of wholeness, and you are on the road to revealing that wholeness once more. You're on the road to revealing that wholeness. There you go with the Chariot. Let's read the Hermit energy. Yeah, see? Retreat and recharge. Gotta go into Hermit mode. Heal from your life's experiences. You're going to become wiser. You heal and you learn and you grow. Take time to rest and recuperate in order to continue your growth. Benefit from the information that will come directly from your heart space. The Hermit card is one of solitude and meditation. It represents your capacity to go within and arrive at the cave of your heart. Many of the answers to your problems lie within. If you don't take the time to connect with yourself and feel comfortable alone, you won't be able to hear the messages that are rising up inside you. The cross-legged meditation position of the cave-dwelling sadhu on the card is an invitation to harness the power of your meditation practice. The Sri Yantra symbol behind him represents a union of masculine and feminine energies, hence support from Mother, Father, God. Oh, that's the Trinity. I said God, masculine, feminine. It's close enough. Okay? See? You have been working hard and giving your all to your current situation. It may become draining and detrimental to your development unless you retreat and recharge your energies. So you are being guided to take a step back at this time. If you are working on bringing something together, your over-involvement could impede the process, so retreat and breathe. If you have something to say or do that could have a larger impact on your life, spend some time in deep thought, even contemplation, before moving forward. Often when we rush in, we don't see how destructive our actions can be. So meditate and listen to your soul's wisdom before proceeding further. So yeah, I was getting that energy. Some of you are trying to rush things. Okay? You've been working hard at something, but you're like, why isn't it here yet, type of thing. Yeah, this is what this is all talking about. It may become draining and detrimental to your development unless you retreat and recharge your energies. Yeah. Go within. There it is with the Medicine Guardian. Healing, okay? Healing. Oh, man, I'm bummed out that I did not do this for Gemini. Shoot. Anyway, what's done is done. There was a reason for that. Let's see what's coming to you with regards to love. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians, please reveal to us for our highest good. Oh my goodness. Okay, Libra, we have a stack of cards here. They want me to take all of them. Destructive habits. Addictions to gambling, alcohol. What was I talking about? Oh my God. Sex negatively impacting relationships, toxic thinking, behavior. Oh boy. Mingle. Go to places that pique your interest. Attend social gatherings, meet new people. The Three of Cups, right? Having fun, community, like-minded people, being social. Back together, reunited, good chance of getting back together. Are back together, things flowing well again. See, that's for some of you coming into reunion. I talked about that. There's two different groups here as usual. And yeah, some of you, yes, somebody had an addiction to alcohol. That's what I picked up on. Could be other things too. Making amends, okay? Again, people were going through stuff you knew nothing about. Leaving space, Give yourself time to heal. Right one can't come if the wrong one is there. Clear a drawer for them. Some of you might be moving in with your counterpart, okay? Others of you, you need to give yourself time to heal. And this is exactly what I was talking about with your person and with you, Libra. If you're dealing with a twin flame, a light counterpart, you have to give each other time to heal. Now, for those of you who've done the healing, okay, because there are some people here and you're thinking, well, this person took too long to come back. I have to be honest and say my truth that some of you have to realize that you do not determine whether someone is too late or not, because A, it takes time to heal and other people do take longer than others. I did say, I don't think you would like it if somebody forced you or pushed you to quickly finish your healing, right? I wouldn't like that. It took me years to heal. And I know for my counterpart had way more shit to deal with. And I knew he needed way more time to heal. We have to learn that patience. It's God's doing. We have no control and there is no such thing as too late. Not in my eyes. And what God has shown me, that's exactly what I have seen. What he has revealed to me. It's on my time. It's not on everyone else's time. This is what God is talking about. If somebody needs more time to heal, we have to be respectful of that. We have to acknowledge that and we have to be patient. But it is up to you. I will say, for some of you who do not have that type of patience, you will miss out on your karmic jackpot, on your karmic payout. And you will never know just because you didn't have patience. Okay? Give yourself time to heal. Give your person time to heal too. You cannot force that. Because what happens is they will relapse. Okay? We've heard people like that, especially with addictions to things. And sometimes they have to go back and do it over. It takes time for a lot of people. Especially when it comes to a heavy addiction to drinking, guys. That takes a long time. You might know about this already. Some people have been 9 years sober and then something happens and then they go back to it. Okay? Maybe they needed more than 9 years. It depends. It happens. Personality traits. Funny, great personality, compatible, resonance, connection, sunny and light interactions. Yep. Those of you come into union, yep. Especially this person who's changed a lot. They've grown. You know, they're now more compatible. They're now more in this lighthearted sun type of energy. Sunny and light interactions. Now things are going to be a lot more fun, a lot more lighthearted between the two of you. Wow, look at this. Exclusive. Girlfriend, boyfriend, commitment, possible marriage. What did I say about marriage? Material or life partner, not dating other people. See, now this is evolving. This, again with this reunion, balance is being restored to this connection, okay? It's moving to the next level. It's forward progress in this connection. Expectations. Confirm you want the same things. Prioritize the relationship. Expectation yields result. Some of you may not want the same things right now. Some of you need to release expectations of how things are supposed to happen or how long healing is supposed to happen. No, you will get to that destination as we talked about, but let go of the expectation, the wanting to need to know the when of something. Remember, it's about will, knowing that it will happen. The Graduate, new life phase or stage in relationships. Someone has grown, healed, evolved. See? What did I say? Your person has healed, grown, and evolved. Can't make this up. Your relationship is moving to the next phase. I think I talked about that. Both of you have grown a lot and have healed a lot. Subconscious mind. Recondition your subconscious mind to change your life. Subliminals rewrite belief system. See? Recondition. Like these false beliefs, they gotta go. Must list. Be unapologetically self-loving. Decide on must-haves, then release it to the universe. Know what you want, Libra. If you don't want this, you don't want that, write it down. Tell the universe, you know what, universe, I want a soulmate, a divine partner. I want somebody who loves this, who doesn't do that, who like, I could tolerate this, but this is a definite no, that type of thing. Or even about your life, your love life and your life in general, okay? I want to live here. I want to have this type of life. I want to have this type of family. I don't want kids. I want kids. Whatever this is. Decide on must-haves, then release it to the universe. Fake profile, liar, scammer, creeper alert. Do a background check, not genuinely interested, not who you think. Okay, so some of you are dealing with somebody who's wearing a mask, right? Maybe you're looking on social media and there's all these awesome things about them, but something just doesn't click. You have to trust your intuition is what I'm hearing with this. Maybe this person was like this in the past, right? They lied, they cheated out of you out of something. But what I'm also getting from this Libra is the person who's coming back, for those who are reconciling with a counterpart here, or a soulmate, they changed so much that when they come back, they're not going to be the same person that you thought they were. Relational abuse. Look, notice red flags that may be emotional, physical, sexual, financial in nature. Ask for help in situation. Yeah, there's relational abuse here. Maybe you've experienced this, Libra, and you need to heal from this, or your person has dealt with this, or both of you, okay? Usually if you're a counterpart, both of you need to heal from this. And if you're still seeing this, Libra, notice the red flags, okay? If you're dealing, maybe if you're the one dealing with drinking addictions, Libra, you need to ask for help. Go seek help. What's it called? a.k.a., right? This could also be your person with the drinking problem, right? The addictions, that card is there. Destructive habits. Some of them were dealing with this. They were dealing with their abuse, with whatever abuse it was, with drinking. Some of them were drinking their sorrows away. They were dealing with their hurt, their pain with drinking. Finger pointing. Our partners reflect our wounds. Relationships mirror what we are. Finger pointing. Take responsibility. Somebody's taking responsibility for their actions. Maybe your person, Libra, was pointing fingers on you, blaming you for things, blaming themselves for things, blaming the whole world for their shit show of their life. When we put blame on other things, when we're pointing that finger, what's pointing back at you? 3 fingers, right? When we blame others for things, we should be really looking at ourselves. Our partners reflect our wounds. And I know when I went into hermit mode, I started to realize all the low vibrational relationships I went through, it was because of me. Because of my low self-esteem, because I was not respecting myself, because I was not valuing myself. So my partners did not really see me for who I really was. They did not value me. Some of them didn't really respect me. That was because it was me, and I was blaming them for their behavior. Nope, that was all on me. And yes, they have their things to do, but here's the other thing. I continue to be in those relationships because I allowed their behavior to continue. And that was the lesson that I had to learn. I had to stop blaming it on God, blaming it on the world, blaming it on my ex-husband, on my other boyfriends, whatever this was. Even blaming things on bosses and, managers and crap like that. Nope. I had to stop blaming. Rewrite your story. Rewrite your life story to how you would like it to be. Release, feel peace now, sleep subliminals. You have the ability to rewrite your story, Libra. It's up to you to change the life and the world that you live in. You are the alchemist. You are the magician. Write it down. When you do the new moon in Scorpio, maybe you should start doing a ritual and write down your intentions, but say with the I am presence. Don't say, I want a harmonious, balanced marriage relationship. Don't say, I want a new house. I want a new car. Say, I am driving a black on black Range Rover. I am living in a mansion on 10 acres of land. I am in a harmonious, sacred union with my counterpart. I am a multimillionaire. You see where I'm going with this? Maybe you should start writing these intentions with every new moon. Okay? Write it down. Write down your story. Watch how it manifests, but you have to be in alignment with it. Grass is greener. Passing up options, too quick to decide, take time to know them. Gratuity changes circumstances. So with this person coming back, they're going to take the time to know you, because for some of you Libras with your counterpart, and this is for those with the counterpart connection, you probably didn't really know them at the beginning. Things moved too quickly, right? And maybe you kept repeating your same karma, not cutting this person off, okay? Not doing your healing, not allowing the person to heal. But now with this reunion, some of you coming into reunion, you're going to really get to know this individual. And with all these cards here, guys, I mean, I don't even know how many we have. I know it's at least 10. They're going to reveal a lot of truth to you, because they know they kept things from you. And look, there's a lot of stuff that this person was dealing with, okay? A lot of stuff. I mean, that destructive habits card right there is a biggie, okay? Could even be ego with the sun here, with Leo energy is what I'm picking up on. They probably had a lot of other options, but they chose you, Libra. They chose you. They realized that the grass was not greener on the other side. They had to water the grass on their side of the fence. It's the same thing with you, Libra. If your love relationships aren't panning out, focus on watering your garden, not the other person's garden. Okay. Bottom of the deck is none other than narcissism. Manipulation, control, infidelity, disregards boundaries, egocentric, entitlement, selfish, rule breaker. Yeah, there's energy of the narcissist, of course. Of course. Of course. It's like this person was this before, but it was because they were manipulated. They were controlled. They may have been in a marriage or a connection where there was a lot of cheating, okay? They didn't have any regard for your person. They were dealing with a selfish person. Someone who felt very entitled. Someone who was very egotistical. Someone who put themselves on a pedestal. And your person got burned by this individual. And what happened was they ended up turning out to be the same thing. Because they were like, I'm not dealing with this. I'm not getting my heart burned again. But what they didn't realize was that they were setting fire to their side of the fence, right? They kept going to third-party situations, even with the drinking or other people or gambling or whatever these third-party things were. Working too much, focusing too much on money, right? They were trying to take control too much of the situation because if somebody was like this to them. And that's probably why they acted the way that they did. I know this because I've seen it with the counterparts of clients. I've seen it in my own connection. They could have even been dealing with narcissistic parents, okay? The apple does not fall far from the tree. And sometimes when we are in low vibrational energies, we get caught up in the narcissist empath paradigm. because we feel like we could save these people. And then we allow them to get into our heads because we have low self-esteem and doubt about ourselves. And then we attract these people. That's why we have to learn from our lessons. We have to heal from these types of connections. And we grow and we evolve. And when we're vibrating at the highest level, we no longer attract people like this. Could even be bosses, okay? They're telling me it's not just about love. Could be parents, siblings, friends, your boss, right? Maybe you could have a pattern of attracting narcissists on all parts, all fronts, not just with love, okay? Think about that one. I know it's the same thing with me. When I think about some coworkers and I think about my managers and things in previous jobs, yeah. Manipulation and control. A lot of ego kicking in. Yep. I was attracting a lot of that, and a lot of the times I wasn't standing on my own 2 feet. I wasn't speaking up for myself. Let's see what your wellness tip of the week is. What is Libra's wellness tip? These are affirmations from a different deck. This is I have the attitude of gratitude deck here. Say these 3 times a day for 7 days or until you feel this has been lasered into your brain. Or say these throughout the day, because what happens is you're going to put into motion the ripple effect of abundance. So your affirmation is, I have the attitude of gratitude for what surrounds me right now in this moment. Be in the present. Okay. Bottom of the deck is, I have the attitude of gratitude for my life and all that is in it. Be grateful for the life that you have. Yeah, we go through some shit, but it could be way worse, right? It could always be worse. So be grateful. There are good things that are happening in your life. Don't focus on the things that are not going right. You will continue to manifest those low vibrational things and people. All right, or attract it too. Let's see what your, how we're going to close out this reading. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadians, Sirians. How would you like to close out Libra's reading for this week? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. They want to come out. They're like, pick me, pick me. Look. Love in spite of it all. Love heals everything. Before this odyssey ever began, there was you, your best friends, and wide-eyed curiosity among you about who would be the first to leap, the first to forget, the first to kiss, the first to tell, the first to fall, the first to get back up, and the first to remember that it all began with a dare to love in spite of it all. Is that you, Murgatroyd? The universe. I remember the glint in your eyes, all 3 of them. Love in spite of it all. You know, we all get into these connections, especially with relationships, and we give them the benefit of the doubt. And, you know, some of us will fall in love, whatever, the things might turn sour, but we can't be, resentful of that. I mean, look what it says. It all began with a dare to love in spite of it all. We got into we love people, especially if we don't know them. And we think about family members, we're loving them regardless, right? In most cases. And sometimes even with siblings and family members and friends, and things go wrong, or they do us wrong, or whatever this is. They betray us. They lie to us. We loved them before it even happened, and that love doesn't really go away. It never does. You may think it might not, Libra, but it's there. Because that's how it started off. If you think about children, they love anybody, regardless. They'll love their parents well before they really get to know who their parents are. We kind of forget that with that innocence, that love from a child. kids are loving in spite of it all, we should do the same thing. And even if someone, does us wrong, we love them at the beginning. Deep down inside, we still have that love for them, even though we want to pretend that we don't. But if we have that anger, that resentment within our hearts, it's going to keep our heart chakras from healing fully. That's why healing is very necessary here, especially with regards to past relationships with narcissists. Children are not born as narcissists, okay? Something happens in their childhood, in their lives, that caused them to be that. That is not God's doing. Some conditioning happened, something changed in their environment. And I did say, I know from personal experience that those people they had narcissists for parents, whether it's both parents or the mother or the father. Again, the apple does not fall far from the tree. That might be the case with your person or your relationships. It might not be, but I'm speaking from personal experience, so it might resonate with somebody here. Again, it's a general reading, but be honest with yourself. Any resentment or anger towards anyone will not bring in the blissful life that God is waiting to give us. It is not in alignment with the agape love, with unconditional love. That is the highest frequency of all. That heart chakra is the gateway to everything. It's our heart space. If I remember correctly, it's like it has the strongest magnetic field, or the magnetic field from our heart extends further away from anything else in our body, something like that. Our heart is a very, very powerful organ. And when we are full of that divine light of God and that divine love, it brings us peace. It gives us that patience, right? And we're not agitated. We're not aggravated. That's an unsettling feeling, right? But when we love in spite of it all, we don't have these lower vibrational energies in our heart space. And it continues to allow us to attract amazing, harmonious, beautiful people, careers, experiences, whatever this is into our life. And until you fill that heart up completely with unconditional love, you're not going to really experience that fully. That's just how it works. See me in their eyes. Whenever conferring with another, either face to face or across the miles, whether a human being, departed spirit, or sentient tree, always speak to the highest within them. It makes such a difference. Amen, the universe. Yeah, as if some trees weren't sentient. Glad you caught that. That's the biggest lesson right there. Always speak to the highest within them, no matter who it is or what it is. Words are everything. They carry their own energies. It's the vibration of those words. And because all of us are God within, we have that within us. It's the whatever happens in our lives that causes to lose sight of being in alignment with our higher selves, with being our godlike selves. Because it's all within us. No matter how shitty a person may seem, it's there. The highest good. That's why I say what I say when I'm shuffling my cards. Please reveal to us for our highest good. It's all about our highest good. See everyone through the eyes of God, because God sees us differently. He sees us as his perfect children. We may not be perfect. He knows that. God knows that. But he still loves us just the same. He loves us in spite of that, right? So this is exactly how we're supposed to see each other. I see that through everyone. And sometimes it's hard to do that. It's incredibly hard. But from all of the lessons that I've learned and what God has taught me is to have that unconditional love for everyone and to see everyone as though I'm looking at them through the eyes of God, because I am God within. So are you. So is everybody else. And that allows us to do this, to love in spite of it all. All right, Libra. There's my love lesson for the day, for the week. All right, Libra. Well, if you would like a personal reading, if you don't already know what to do, check out the description box below or go to capellawellness.com. You can email me with any questions or anything you may, any concerns you may have. My email is in the description box as well. Lastly, if you didn't hear my intro, I'm going to reiterate it in case people missed it. About my Thanksgiving campaign, about donating to the Action Against Hunger charity to fight world hunger. I am asking for your help in making a donation to my donation page. I have set up a PayPal page to collect donations from anyone who feels compelled to donate. I'm going to give one large donation to the Action Against Hunger charity on Thanksgiving Day. So you have up until November 24th, 2021 to donate to this charity. I'm going to make this donation on behalf of Capella Wellness and this channel. And because you guys, whether you're subscribers or not, you're viewing this already, I'm going to make that one large donation based on the donations I get from my page to give to this charity on behalf of all of us. Okay, it is the time for Thanksgiving. A lot of us are going to be able to have food to eat. We're going to have a lot of food there that we know what to do with. So I wanted to gather up donations to make one large one to this charity to help fight world hunger. Okay, so anything you can contribute, even if it's $1, Libra, I would be so eternally grateful for your generosity. Okay, remember, money is energy. What we give to the world, we get back. Even if you only give $1, it's going to be returned to you tenfold. Okay, God loves seeing us helping others for the greater good of humanity. And when we give, we will get that back in more ways than one. Okay. All right, Libra, that concludes your weekly reading. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today and always. I send you so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness. Starring out.